Got Coach Rhule here to answer questions you guys have for him. Just a reminder, please use the raise hand button if you have questions for Coach. With that said, Coach, if you want to start us off, we are all good to go.
Yeah, obviously not happy about tonight, specifically the second half. Obviously let it get away from us. Hasn't really happened this year, and it happened today. Credit to the Saints. They had a lot on the line. You guys have heard me talk about, December football. Well, that was it. That was a December football second half. Sealing it, running the football, playing good defense. Those are all the things you have to do to be a legitimate playoff team, and that's what they were. And we weren't able to respond the way we'd like. So with regards to Teddy, obviously he got hit in the ankle, didn't, kind of tried to gut through it, just didn't look like was getting the velocity and the movement. They were going to pressure us all night, so made the decision to go to PJ and let him play the rest of the half and see what happens. So again, credit to them. Not our best football tonight.
Let's go to David Newton for the first question, followed by Brett Jensen.
Hey, Matt, before Teddy's, he had 2 picks in the end zone, obviously, not what you're looking for. Could you evaluate what you saw out of him tonight and whether you would say he'd be your starter going into next season?
And I think, I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. I think tonight I'm just going to talk about this game and today. Obviously we can't have those interceptions. The first one, afterwards, Joe said to me, he said, that's just not a good play call by me. The guy saw DJ and just came out of coverage and went and got it. So, I have to see it on tape to know exactly what happened. The second one's just, can't happen, throwing the ball into zone coverage and trying to do a little too much. And that was when he was dealing with the foot. I wasn't sure, if he just couldn't get the velocity on the ball that he wanted, or if he was, rushing to get out through his progressions. But I think tonight was a story of early on in the game of us getting down inside the 30, inside the 40, not getting points. We had the interception inside the 40. We had the 4th and 1 that we didn't get inside the, in the strike zone. And then that, so, we had many chances to score, but from the 30, really 40 on in, came up empty. So, we had to play better overall. And I'm sure Teddy'd be the first to tell you that tonight was not a great night for him, but really wasn't a great night for anybody.
Hey, Matt, Brett Jensen here. I'm just curious, the radio station or the radio broadcast tonight said that it was a coach's decision to pull Teddy. Was that strictly just because, like you were saying, you just, at that point didn't want to risk it anymore? And your thoughts about the defense? The defense have been playing so well in the last 5 games. I have one of the lowest scoring defenses in the NFL over the last 5 games. Thoughts about what happened tonight on defense?
Yeah, Teddy was just what I said earlier. He got banged up. Didn't look like he was moving great. Didn't look like he had a lot of velocity pushing off that foot. So I pulled him. I thought maybe PJ would, go in there and play well and give us a spark. And again, I just didn't think Teddy looked real healthy to me. Defensively, obviously, so we spotted, we turned the ball over twice inside. I guess inside, their territory. So they were, I think that's what happened. The game goes so fast for me, but they had 14 points off of turnover. So we've been a team that hasn't really turned the ball over a ton. We protected the ball, and to have a 5 interception night obviously really hurts us. Defensively, I thought we struggled versus the run at times, and just, played some great defense early on 3rd down, got a couple sacks, knocked the ball loose, got our hands on a couple balls. And then I just think we just kind of wore down. Didn't have, Burns out there, but I thought the other guys played well in his absence. So I just think, we wore down as the game went on, and in the second half couldn't make the stops. And obviously those turnovers didn't help us.
Let's go to Joe Person, followed by Scott Fowler.
Hey, Matt, Teddy's numbers the last month or so of the season seem to kind of take a downward turn in pretty much any significant category. What do you make of that? Did you see something health-wise? Did you see something technique-wise, or the way people were defending you, or what?
Like I said, tonight I'd probably just talk about this game. I'll be happy. I'll answer everything, tomorrow in terms of perspective of the year and all those different things. But I thought tonight, I thought we had guys open early. I thought we were moving the ball again. Just when we got down inside the 40, we kind of bogged down. We missed some opportunities. We didn't hit on that one ball in the corner to DJ. That would have been a huge, obviously, touchdown for us. A big play for us. So I just felt like, crossing the 40, we just couldn't make something happen. And the other thing, Joe, we were well, I think it says right here, 1 of 9 at one point. In the first half, we were like 1 of 6 on third down. So anytime you can't be efficient on third down, I talked all week about we had to be efficient on offense on third down, and that did not happen tonight.
Hey, Matt, too, and not to belabor this, but the reason we're asking is Teddy was never mentioned as an injury thing. Is it fair to say it was a decision that was made in part for performance and because of the foot?
Yeah, I'm not. I'd rather let my words, speak. Like just what I said. He got hurt on that one. I don't know if it was a sack or whatever, but he came limping off. And I shouldn't even say that. No, Joe. He the one that got the ball down to Curtis down to the whatever yard line. He hit that big play. He got hit. He got up. He limped down there. If you go back and look at the tape, he kind of limps handing the ball off on the run. So I just said, hey, how's he doing? They said he was fine. He went back in there, and then he was just, didn't look like he had the movement or the power that he needed, and said, let's give PJ a shot.
Matt, on Teddy, how did you tell him, or did you have Joe Brady or someone else tell him that he was going to be pulled from the game?
Joe and the offensive staff talked to him.
And how did he take it?
I didn't talk to him. Joe and them talked to him. And Teddy's a consummate professional. I'm sure he was fine.
Let's go to Elena Getzenberg.
Matt, was there consideration into taking Teddy out during halftime or earlier in the game? Why did you decide to move to PJ when you did?
Like I said, I was watching him in the second half. It was, I don't know what the score was at halftime, 16-7 or I can't remember the score was at halftime. We came out, we held him to a field goal, moving the ball, and just looked like he was limping, looked like he just didn't have what he needed. So I made that call.
And then the decision to make Tommy Stevens active over Will Greer, is that just because he's more versatile, or what went into that decision? Yeah,
he was going to play a wildcat. Will's a quarterback. Tommy was going to, he ran a route tonight. We knew with 2 tailbacks, just only 2 tailbacks active, that we had, an opportunity to use someone else as a wildcat quarterback. So Tommy filled that role. That has nothing to do with Will.
Let's go to Jonathan Alexander for the final question.
Hey, yeah, I was going to ask a little bit more about Tommy. So, this was his first time playing this season, so I was wondering what went into that. Was it just what you said, because you all lacked running backs?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Coach, we appreciate the time.
All right, guys. Thank you.